Yeah.
It's on the same topic is that they don't want sex. I think women lie about that.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
I think they lie about that.
I've done that.
Yeah.
Like, no, let's do it.
Yeah,
Today.
Right, exactly.
We grown. I'm not a virgin, are you? If you are, I'll be considerate of your feelings.
Exactly. Right.
Now, if you're not,
What we waiting for?
yeah, we need to find this out now. I don't want to start liking you and then find out your dick bad.
Exactly.
Let's get it
Like,
on.
I don't even like shrimp like that.
Need to find out
Right.
I'm more of a.
That's a good one. You can't get.
Oh wait, what she say?
We need to find out if you're coachable. Do you listen to instructions?
Oh yes.
Oh, that could go both ways.
Yes,
You know what?
No.
Cause there's some sorry caregivers.
Yes.
Hey.
Girl, what you doing?
Now at the same time, but I'm always
And-
willing
Go
for.
get a grapefruit.
And this is what's fucked up.
I ain't remember that.
Is you have the ones who don't like to do it, and they be trying to make you say stop, but nah, bitch, you gonna learn today.
You gonna learn.
You gonna learn.
Yes, you gotta learn.
All out.
Stay on down. Stop.
Yeah, no, that is honest. And I feel like that is also conversations that people don't like to have in relationships when it comes to sex.
Agreed.
No, you that's too fast. I didn't get it. I didn't get there. So you need a Capri Sun or a Powerade so we can go again.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm still awake.
Right.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, yeah.
I'm finna reach over in this drawer next to me and you finna be mad when you hear the hummingbird over there.
Nah. Real niggas be like shit.
Nah, yeah. Because then they say, did you have to finish yourself off? Well, if you had asked me that question.
Right.
Yeah, you shit. I hear you.
She said.
I ain't ashamed. No, hey,
Yeah, man, look.
But that's when, ladies, you have to know the tricks. You have to know, oh, let's change positions. Give them a second to reset.
Right.
Especially, at our age. Sylvia, let's just be real.
Yeah.
At our age, women's sex drive goes up and men start to dwindle down.
And I'm willing to teach.
You can't teach testosterone.
But that's true. Look, and I've
And
learned
you
that the
can't
hard
teach
way.
sex drive.
So then,
You just have to learn when he's the moments where he's like ready to go. Like in the morning, that's our met.
no,
No?
it ain't. So you want me to wait 2 weeks?
What do you mean?
Exactly.
Sometimes you'll have to wait.
Well, if I'm in love
And-
with the person, but if
There's
I'm
other-
just like,
There's other ways of expressing love than just sex.
that's very true, but I'm just a very sexual person. So why not be honest with the person that you are with?
So then I would say in that relationship, you would have to explore other
Spice it up.
other intimacy things. So maybe if he can't physically have sex with you, then maybe he'll be open to handcuffing you and torturing you with a vibrator. Or to hell with him.
Thank you. Thank you for agreeing with me.
If we talking about the same person, I would have been the same Joanne for 2 years. Thank you. I saw it from the jump. First day. You ain't worth shit. Didn't I say it?
You really did.
I did.
Did
And
you
I hope
have
your
the
sister see this
question?
video. Because I see
The
it.
man.
Oh, we didn't get her answer on the last question.
We didn't get pictures either.
Kendrick's one.
What'd you say?
I'm talking about sex.
Yeah. That's how we got to see. That's the one.
But I was gonna agree with what she said. Like,
Well, hell no. You're not gonna do that.
that's a common lie that women tell.
I don't. Okay, so give me another common lie. It's like just how she lied, we lie. Yeah, baby, you look good in that. That's a bold face lie.
It is.
It is.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and
But
how she
you,
tell you
but
that?
you have to be honest though.
That's true.
And I talk about this literally. This something like this comes up in every show. If women will be so blunt with a man, I mean, no, like your dick really ain't all that. But then if a man says something like, well, your pussy ain't all that. Your feelings hurt. But women can be so harsh and aggressive to a man, but then expect him to be so, patty cake.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you can dish it out, you better be able to take it. Because even as your friend, ask this one. I'm telling to you how T.I. is.
TIS.
You be with.
So.
Message.
That's what
Message. Let's see.
So another lie.
So no, another one. You ain't off the hook. You ain't off the hook now. I'm still waiting. And there shouldn't be no on.
I guess
it ain't
another
no
lie we would tell is that we're comfortable with whatever he wants to explore.
That's good.
Example, because let's make sure everybody on the same page.
I was gonna say, the first thing that popped up in my head was anal sex.
I know.
Yeah, like saying we're comfortable with that when in all reality, I'm like, let him not ever ask, because I'm not as comfortable.
But I mean,
You gotta try it.
Yeah, it's really fun. It feels so good.
Yeah, I know the freak is on the couch. Freaker's freak.
Oh no.
Yeah, girl.
I'm drinking.
Listen.
You never tried it?
No.
See, we had on this limb by ourselves.
I love you so much.
Like, how did y'all get into that? Like, I mean,
Well, because go ahead. The first time was bad, but go ahead and I'll tell my story after yours.
No, go ahead. You can go with your first.
I mean, my first time actually, my ex-husband's sister coached me through it.
The sister?
Yeah.
See, you gotta look at who was in your
And my first time trying it, I was in a garage on the floor.
You need to that?
No, because my first time, I was like, I gotta do it. Like, let me do it. So I was on top.
Okay.
And it was, it
Oh,
was
so
so
you
bad.
sat on it?
Yeah.
Jesus.
She said no, ma'am. But then after that, like, I went through a period of my life where that was all I wanted. It made me feel like I was, giving Precious a break. I was giving her a break.
So does a man prefer
Nah, it
anal
ain't no
versus-
prefer. Nah, you go always want that pussy. That's ain't gonna never change.
But the anal is different. Just to spice it up type of thing.
Spice it up is relative to whoever the def. Like my spice it up, I ain't know I ain't know this like a little whipped cream on. It ain't even cherry on top. The cherry on top is when you take it out that pussy, slap it in that ass, and then slap it on that tongue.
Pam.
Yeah, she had a name for it. Yeah.
No,
Pussy
Mystical
ass
has
mouth.
Yeah, Mystical has a song called Pam.
Oh wow.
Y'all ain't never heard that?
Let's go listen to Mystical Pam.
It's called Pam.
Just look it up. But yeah.
It go hard too.
I mean, and it's also like if your lady let you, if she
We're probably too young to listen to a guy
because
I found it later.
I personally feel like any woman would do. It just take the right man to bring it out of her. She has to trust him. She has
That
to
is so true
Right
right
there.
there.
She has to
And
feel
the
that
vibe
comfort.
has to be right.
Yep.
Don't just try it any old time.
Nah.
Right.
Any regular
Like,
time.
you
now.
really gotta-
You gotta be vibing together to where, like, when you're having sex with somebody and you get to that point to where you like, man, I just want you to just whatever, just beat these cakes.
Cakes.
And
Beat these cakes.
Yes.
Listen.
Yes.
At this.
Oh. We're raising our glasses.
Oh, I'm behind on this one. My bad.
Yes. Well,
But
since
yeah,
she's drinking, cakes.
It's comfortable. You gotta be comfortable.
So,
And then a lot of-
so now what was your question?
Oh no, I have no question after. I just want to answer. That's all. I don't ask questions. I just
That's
respond.
very true. You do have to be comfortable with that person. You have to be vibing. It has to be literally like bouncing off the walls, because I remember that. And it was like once that occurred, for me, it was like how she said, that's what I wanted. And it was like when I had something else and then they didn't touch that area, I was like, can we touch this area? Let's just come back here for a little bit.
I mean, but some men too
And
aren't
then they were
okay
like,
with it.
oh, yes, exactly.
I would say a lot of men aren't comfortable with our own, aren't comfortable
And
ourselves.
they-
And
I
women,
mean,
y'all
and they
feel
don't-
off that.
yeah.
Y'all women feed off that.
And I was trying to figure out like, well, why not? It's fun. But
You're
How you gonna pour more in hers and you ain't got none yet?
because this watch. Do you forget I'm a bartender too? Bam! I knew mine was a lie.
You ain't gotta go nowhere. You ain't gotta drive nowhere. You at home.
I mean, I'm gonna make them sit here for a little bit after the show ends.
Yeah.
For sure, because if they feeling like how I'm feeling.
Yeah, cause y'all done knocked down.
Listen,
4
I
bottles
feel
of
my
vodka.
words slurring a little bit.
Right.
Okay, so these are lies that people tell during a relationship. Now you've moved in and or possibly engaged, but you living together for sure.
Yes.
You're not married though.
Okay.
What are some lies that, let's flip it, women tell?
Wait, the women tell or men?
Women. I'll start because I didn't answer the last one, so I'll
Okay.
start this one. We living together.
Okay.
This is good.
We living together, but we not married. Lies women tell.
Look me in the eye. Look me in the
I mean, honestly,
This
I
could have
don't
been
feel like I've lied to
previously.
you. I will say in my previous relationship, a lie that I told, we were living together but weren't married. A lie that I told was,
Let me just start it that I don't want to be married.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
You know what? We need more
We
women.
kind
in
of
the world to say
trying to
that.
sabotage it because we really want it, but we just
That's-
put it out there like, oh, I don't.
that's
I'm
powerful.
okay with not being married when that's not the case.
that's a good one.
Powerful, yeah.
And that's honest.
And that's right.
My mistake was, and I say mistake because I learned from it, you know, where I was like, hey, yeah, it's okay that you have, you know, this 1, 2, 3, you know, close girlfriends, and I was okay with it. So as the relationship got serious, and he would call, you know, and I'd be like, oh, okay, it's such and such. But then he would take the call outside, and I'm like, wait a minute, if it's such and such, then I should be able to hear what's going on.
Is this a lie you told?
So yes, I've learned from that. No. Which I was piggybacking off of her as far as like, damn, I don't
You
forgot
don't
what I
want to
said.
you don't want to be married, and you're
Okay with, you know, the female friends, but now we in a serious relationship, and I'm like, okay, no, I was just kidding. I'm not okay with these female friends. They need to go somewhere because now we're serious.
So wait a minute. So this is an issue that I also have with relationships and what I try to coach. I mainly deal with women. So if you never personal train with me, then when I train with you, while you're working out, I'm asking you about your life and about how things are going. Typically, it always sways towards relationships. And so this is what I try to educate women on. The person that he got to know is who he expects throughout the duration.
Yes.
So if he got to know you and you were cool, you didn't stress him out, you weren't worried about his friends, you weren't worried about him going out. When he says, okay, now I want to make you my woman, he expects to have the same person. Just like you expect to have the same man. If he was cool, he was fun, he was, you know, doing little goofy, cute stuff to keep your attention in the beginning, you expect that same person to come over. We as women have to stop making it one-sided to where we expect him to be the same, but then we can change. Now, if you were cool like this in the beginning, you have to stay cool like that the whole duration of the time. So if in this season, you were okay with his female friends and you didn't question him about it, you didn't go through his phone. Now that I say, you know what, I like you enough to where I want you, if he says, I like you enough to where I want you around me more often, you should move in or start staying with me every weekend or whatever the case may be. He expects that same Sylvia he had over there to come over here. So now if I'm on this phone with, you know, Allison, if he on the phone with Allison, don't start tripping asking me why I'm on the phone with Allison so long if you ain't have a problem with it over here.
And that's true.
Yeah.
And I learned from that mistake.
So,
But I think
So
up
then-
front you need to, because men need to realize too, you can have your female friends, but can I have my male
Exactly.
friends? Because if I'm on the phone with Richard, you sit over there and hush. Because I'm on the phone with Richard,
Exactly.
like I said. So it's the same thing. You
Yeah.
know, you can't say, oh, I can have a female friend and she's just a friend. Well, I can have a male friend and he's just a friend.
Exactly. And you know, I did that. I did that on the next attempt, right? I'm like, well, I got these, you know, friends here. You have yours. Okay, we both cool. All right, don't be tripping. And then later on down the road, he started tripping. I wasn't tripping.
That ain't no new friends. That ain't no new friend. If it ain't nobody new, Once we get exclusive, it's nobody new, okay? I believe what's good for the goose is good for the gander. If I ask you to do it, why would I sit up here and argue and say, nah, you can't just because I do it now? If a man say that to you, he's not mature. The first sign. And I don't know why women, y'all need so many signs. Because men, a man, I see one sign, nah, I'm cool.
Exactly.
I try, now if I see,
that is true.
if I see benefit, but
Men
if,
see one sign and they done.
One red flag.
yeah, nah, for what? And it could be something as simple as,
That's me now.
why you don't like putting the toilet paper back on the roll? You know what? I can't fuck with you.
Not the toilet paper.
Yes. I mean, that is petty though. Like, I mean, you sat there and pissed and you
And
just laughed.
pissed.
And then you set a whole new roll
On top of the cardboard. It's cardboard.
Yes, that's
and couldn't put it in, like, my nigga. Just take the shit off.
Right.
And throw it in. It literally takes, you've been doing this since you was a kid, because I know your mama made you
Okay.
feel this
Okay,
way.
so we're talking about toilet paper. Do y'all do over or under?
I've always wondered that with other people.
Okay, let's go.
I don't have a preference. As
I
long as
don't
I
have
have
a
As long
toilet
as
paper.
it's there, to me.
But I do prefer under.
But
I don't have a preference.
I think, I don't know.
see, but that could be a deal breaker on some
It
people.
could.
Over.
See,
Yeah, I think
see,
so.
see,
I
and
like-
I keep
I
always
say
I
under.
put it on number to keep me in
Look,
under. Take
if
the
I
time
get
and put it on. Oh damn.
Yeah,
My
and if
bad.
I get one that's under, I normally will flip it.
That's just your own.
And that's fine. That's fine.
Now the preference of toilet tissue, that's a deal.
That's on everybody.
Oh, yeah.
If it's
I don't need no
thin,
Dollar Tree where I need to go
Right.
around the world
Look,
20
and now-
times to have
and now-
push.
or I'm figuring myself as I'm like
Man,
this.
your finger popped through. Your finger popped through the tissue.
I'm
God
mad.
damn, now my hand pissed. Cheap ass toilet tissue. And I can't stand. So you got the cheap kind that feel like paper, and as soon as it get wet, it busts open. But then you got the kind that leave tissue crumbs.
Right.
No,
That's Charmin.
no
That's
Charmin.
Charmin.
Man, do not.
Oh,
You better have some wet wipes on the back of the toilet. If you notice, we do have good tissue, but there are wet wipes on all of the toilets in our bathroom. Just in case you need to freshen up, because I never know. You never know where you're going after you leave my house.
Exactly.
You want to have fun, you can freshen up here.
and we all single. We
Right.
all looking
Right.
good.
Is you?
I think another, what's we talking about, women or men?
Women.
I think a lie that women tell to men is, because now that you've gotten serious, they want to know, well, how many people have you been with? I know we've been with
Body
about
count.
5.
Correct. Exactly.
People still ask that?
I don't, because I mean, at my age, I'm just like,
Look, baby,
I know
please.
my number is.
And I don't want to know.
So,
None of your business.
right.
Yeah, no, and I don't want to know. Why am I going to set myself up for, no.
I had,
It just
so,
means you're seasoned in experience. I mean, come on, like let's be real here.
I actually was in a relationship with somebody. We were in a relationship. I didn't ask this question in the beginning because I don't care. Because I don't want you to ask me.
Correct.
Because I'm a lie.
Okay.
I mean, I'm in my 30s, so I'll be like, no, I'm about 10.
How you doing,
Only one. Only one.
girl?
And
Your
I,
baby daddy? That's what he said. It must have been your baby daddy. You mean to
The
tell
only
me?
one that can prove it.
Okay.
No face, no face.
No Facebook. Hashtag.
But yeah, I had somebody that I was dating, and we were talking about the subject or whatever, and I was like, "Now you go first." This fool said, "I don't know, but it's somewhere over 200."
So then the next trip
I
is the
said-
clinic.
I was just about to
said,
say
wait a
let's go to
minute.
the clinic together. That's
I
bad.
said, "Okay, now I'm ready for you to tell me the real answer." No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
I see, but I've said, based off how I ate your pussy, what number you think you'll give me?
I don't care about none of that.
Right.
Based off how I
I'm
ate your
messed
pussy.
up.
Based off how I ate, I said eight, because a woman ain't gonna ask you that until she done been with you and been like, oh, nah, nigga, how many motherfuckers you done been with?
I mean, I don't like when people ask me that question just because of the age that I was when I started having sex, there was some foods I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I had a guy maybe about 2 or 3 years ago. It was after church. I ran into him at church. I did. And I'll be honest, it was my first. I ran into my first after church. Jesus help me. And this fool said, "You don't remember?" No. Shit, I was a teenager. I'm a grown ass woman now. This is all. This Precious is a whole new woman.
Right.
She done had grown folks. We was kids.
Exactly. Not knowing what they ever
I know, right? I had grown sex. I don't remember that. You making me stretch back 20 years. I think I remember dick from 20 years ago.
Yeah. I think that's a real immature question to ask.
I really do.
On both sides. 'Cause
I do, however, feel that it's important that you either know some women, if you like me, you can tell if something off, because as soon as that, my girl gonna say, back up. I need to see your papers.
Yeah.
But I do believe that that's a conversation that people also go around, is not necessarily how many people have you had sex with, but when is the last time you went to the doctor?
Right, exactly. That's the better question.
And then people lie about that shit too.
Mm-hmm.
I think as women, we lie less about that because we are faithful about going to our annuals, and that just comes with the basics get tested anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
And if something wrong, they gonna send you home with an antibiotic and a cream.
Right. And we looking like this.
Yeah.
Right, 7 days and you good. 7 days, no lifting, you good. What she say?
I say we looking like this.
Yeah, this.
And I said we fucked up because we won't go, and we'll say if our girl ain't got it, we ain't got it. No matter who else.
If she ain't said nothing about it wasn't me.
Yeah, it wasn't me. It wasn't, if she ain't you clean, I'm clean too.
Nah, nigga, your dick hurting.
I know plenty of times when a girl go to the doctor, nigga, they hit her back up. So she, hey, baby, what's up? Everything good? Everything good? Yeah, oh, okay.
Well, then I'm good.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
I'm
that's how he gets checked. It's through her.
Damn.
Damn, y'all ain't know that.
Horrible.
So then you gotta call all the
That's horrible.
Call out who?
like if
Who
he's
gonna call
messing
who?
if he's messing with if the
You
man
think he gonna call somebody?
No, I'm saying like if he's messing with multiple women or whatever, and then so he's gonna base it off of what such and such said. What about
What
A,
his
B,
main
and
girl
C?
say? What his main girl say?
Because that's who he gonna
That's how you
blame
get.
on.
That's how you
Okay,
get tricked,
the
baby.
main one.
That's how you get. What it is, trick?
That's some
trick.
trick.
Being
Lie
lied
about
about
trick on
on
us.
high.
Yeah, that's how you get that. It's,
From the main girl.
she the one to go whoever go get checked.
Which is
You
horrible.
gotta take the file. Whoever go to get checked.
Whoever go get
checked.
checked, take the fall.
That's horrible.
If I got 4 women, whoever get checked, she come back. I need to talk to you about something. Okay, well let me take the antibodies. I ain't gonna fuck these other 3 for about another 2 weeks. Take these antibodies because the y'all ain't gonna go.
And then you go
Them
back
other two,
up.
then we gonna come back. We're gonna bounce back. I used to be an ain't shit nigga. I was delivered. I was baptized a long time ago. Yeah.
Now I heard that ain't shit niggas don't ever grow, but you've grown.
What you mean? Yeah.
I've asked that
grown
question
up.
before.
I've grown up. See, it's the difference between growing older and growing up. I've grown
Yeah.
up. I said that.
I think I
It's
phrased the
different.
question is different. Oh,
That's good. Growing older and growing up, because
Yeah.
boys grow up too,
Right.
And a lot of women, we always talk about this. A lot of
or
women
grow older.
confuses the difference between a male and a man. Just because I got a dick make me a male.
okay. Right.
Correct.
My responsibilities make me a man.
Exactly.
So,
What's another lie people tell when you're in a serious relationship?
Ooh, let's go to the men. You ready?
Yeah.
Like that.
What's a lie men tell? The boys.
Oh,
I'm going out with my bros.
if you fall for that one, you need your ass whooped.
Yeah, I needed my ass whooped.
But you can't. But
I tried to tell you,
But I think he looked me at the end finally. It was kind of like, bitch, come here.
Of course, number one is you the only girl I'm fucking with.
Oh, he got a list.
She just my friend because you know how. I
Or
feel
she
about
just my coworker.
that. Let's not do that because my coworkers I'm cool with. You know, I'm cool with it, it's nothing like that.
I was more so thinking about another situation.
It's not personal.
Yeah, it's not personal. She knows.
I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about someone I'm related to and what they are going through.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's different. You know, you ain't gonna never see me and my coworker. You gonna
At Applebee's.
You ain't gonna see me and my coworker nowhere outside of
Do you not know
you gonna be
everybody
right
go to
there with me.
Applebee's?
Man, especially in the radius, in a 10-mile radius of where you live, you dumbass.
Everybody know everybody.
Like niggas don't know how to cheat. That's another thing. Niggas don't know how to cheat. We
They
don't.
really don't.
No, because y'all pillow talk where a woman
No,
gonna
no.
be upfront with the cheating man.
Niggas,
Like,
I'm
look,
a
I
man.
got a man, and if I see him in public, ain't nothing.
Right.
We gonna walk past each other.
Oh, you know what? And I actually ran into a man that I met, I was just chilling at the bar and, hey, can I buy you a drink? Okay, cool, whatever. And I'm just like, I need to see them make the drink. All right, cool. Got it. And he was like, man, you such and such, I like this, blah, blah. He's like, hey, how about we, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, he's like, but I'm gonna be truthful with you. I got a whole woman. So,
Yeah, let you make the
hey,
decision.
yeah, but he was
But
up
there's
front.
not a lot
And I'm
of
just
that.
kinda like,
It's not a lot.
Okay,
You make the
but
decision.
then
You chose-
I got
You
a
know
good.
what?
I
But
got a
then
good
after
question.
that, I was like, wait, how is it that you were so comfortable? I'm literally sitting here minding my own business, right? I'm sitting at the bar. I'm literally sitting there. Oh, if you don't quit.
But goddamn, two concentric, we can't have
But
a
no,
conversation.
but I'm just saying, for me, honestly, it made me feel like, well, dang, okay, I appreciate the honesty, but at the same time, it's like, okay, what did you see in me that made you think that I'd be okay with,
Ass?
And it's not even no. It's
and
not
that's
even
really
that.
how I
He's
felt for a
not-
second. Like, I was
he's
like,
not
dang.
thinking like that, but
Wait,
he's
no.
saying he's
Oh,
just
okay.
putting it on the table so
Maybe
you
it's
know
just the
wherever
woman
this
thing.
conversation
Oh,
goes,
it's like that.
I've said.
Do I look like
Because he's not going to mention it anymore.
You trying to read
He ain't going to mention it no more. That's the thing.
Something
Two
special
things,
in me,
right,
no,
two
you see that
things.
special?
Okay.
Men and
You
ladies,
said
you have to know this. Men, as well as we do, because, and I just keep pointing to Sylvia because I ain't never been around y'all with y'all personal family, but I've been around this fool right here, and Sylvia will tell y'all after I say this. But men have this ability as well. Men have the ability to see who they can get. They can see if you're easy. They can see if you are lonely and just want to, blah, 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 blah. As well as women, I can see an ain't shit nigga from miles away. And when I see you, I'ma call you out. You know what? I know you ain't an ain't. I can tell you're an ain't shit male. Sorry, watching my N-word. I can tell you an ain't shit male. And so men can see that too. If you're sitting at the bar, one, by yourself.
I was.
She's sitting at the bar by herself.
I was enjoying the live music. Because I've been told, hey, you don't have to go out with somebody. Go
You
enjoy
don't.
yourself, treat yourself.
And you don't.
So I'm trying the whole, hey, let me go out by myself. Let me go to a scene by myself. I don't need somebody by my side every single time. But this is the kind of reaction that I'm getting when I go by myself.
So it's still a spirit that you're giving off.
Well, that ain't good.
Talk,
That
man.
Jezebel.
not even Jezebel, but when you go out by yourself, it's your demeanor, it's the way that you carry yourself, it's how confident you are.
Yeah.
If you look
They're
poised,
attracted to it.
right? If you look poised and well put together, and by the way you respond when they say, "Hey, how you doing?" or whatever, that's gonna tell them right off the bat, okay, I have a chance, or no, I don't. When somebody say, "Hey, Miss Lady, how you doing?" I'm good, thank you, and I turn around.
But
And
don't
the way
they take
that-
that as like being rude?
Who gives a shit? If I'm not interested in you, if I'm not desperate, if I'm not looking, that's the response that you get. If I want to give off the fact that if I want to give off a vibe of I'm looking for somebody, then I'm going to I'm going to engage in your conversation. Case in point, the dude that I said last week